about Greenland. And then we will speak about what happened in the text. I will show you my screen. Then we can begin the activity. Okay, give me a moment, please. Okay, uh, this final text has 2 points. The first one is read and the second one is answer. The first one says, read the next text and then read the questions and discuss the answers with your teacher. Now you will begin to read this part of the text.
Okay, teacher. I start?
Yes, please.
Okay. Greenland is a hot island in the far north of the world. The weather there is very harsh and cold. Even okay, the hot, the hottest summer day on Greenland is like a cool winter day in England. In the summer months, the sun never sets. It is light all through the night. The warmest part of Iceland is on the south coast, and that is where most Greenlanders live. However, it is still a very hard place to live because of the cold.
Okay. Have you understood this first part of the reading? Do you understand?
Eh, yes, teacher.
Okay. Uh, we're speaking about Greenland. Uh, this is Greenland. Greenland is near to Canada,
Yes.
and but is in the far north. Uh, After the Arctic Circle, then it's a very cold place to live. Now, in this part, please, Cindy, continue.
Okay, teacher. Pues Greenland. Is about the Greenland and the weather and your places in summer. For example, okay. I I am explaining the test. Okay, over the years, yes, I'm confused. Over the years, different groups of people have tried to live in Greenland, but most found it too difficult. One man who did live there, and one of the most famous Greenlanders, was Eric the Red. Eric's name might have come from the color of his hair and beard, or possibly because of his bad temper. About 1,000 years ago, Eric was sent away from his home in Iceland. He sailed, sí, yeah. He sailed away from this small ice-covered island to a great big ice-covered island. This island had no nature and no one lived there, so Eric made it his home.
Okay. The first person who lived in Greenland, was Eric the Red. He was a Viking and he was traveling. Yes, he was sending to that place for exploring, but Eric begins to live there. Began to live there. It's clear this second part.
Yes, teacher.
Yes, okay. We will continue with the third one. Okay, this is the third one. Please, Cindy, continue reading.
Okay. The old story of Iceland say The area became bored and lonely and want to persuade other people to come and live on this freezing cold island with him. Eric had an idea. He called the island Greenland and pretended that it was lovely, warm, and green. His trick worked when the people from Iceland heard about this perfect place called Greenland. Many of them want to join Eric. About
300.
300,
Yes.
300 of them packed up their belongings and set off to join him.
Yes. Then Eric felt that he was alone, he was lonely, and he thought in a plan for uh, for making more people come to the island. Then he he called the island Greenland. That means Tierra Verde, Greenland. But that was a trick for making the other people think that was a warm place for living. It's clear this third one part. Cindy, it's clear this part.
Yes, teacher.
Okay, now the last one. The last one part, please.
Teacher, I cannot see the screen.
Okay.
Okay, yeah.
Yes.
Although life was hard, these people lived on Greenland for many years and it became their home. They built houses that were snug and strong from stone, wood, and turf. They planted crops and kept cows, goats, and sheep, which they had brought with them all the way from Iceland. However, 500 years later, there was nothing left of Eric and his friend in Greenland. What happened? What happened to them is still a mystery.
A mystery.
A mystery.
Okay. And finally, they are explaining us that people began to live there. They built houses, they plant their food, and they have some animals for feeding. It's clear this last part of the story of the reading.
Yes, teacher.
Yes. Now, remember what we studied in these encounters, in these lots encounters. You will answer these questions. The first one. Which one is the main idea of the reading? What do you think? Which one is the main idea of the reading?
Okay, the text is about the the Greenland history, uh, how Greenland place was was being to build.
Yes.
Mm, and also about the weather, people, years, uh, how was named.
Yes.
So,
Who else? Yes, yes.
it was so, the text in general is about the country is the Greenland because and Eh, teacher, how do you say how was created? ¿Cómo fue
Uh,
creado?
but created how was discovered, how was or how people begin to live there.
Okay, and how this country was building
Okay, yes,
for Eric Reed and is a mystery is the mystery idea.
yes. The main idea.
Yes.
The second one. Who was Eric the Red? Who was him?
Okay. He was tall and strong. He had a hair and very red.
Yes. The third one. Why is harder the life in Greenland than in other countries? What do you think? What is harder to live there than, for example, to live here in Colombia?
Eh, eh, the life in Greenland is harder uh, because there was there was freezing cold island. This island is for the north coast and different countries, and the weather is very cold. In summer is hotter the weather.
Okay. What do you think is the easiest part to live in Greenland?
Um, Teacher, I don't know.
Okay.
I don't remember
Remember what?
the places.
The places. Okay. This easiest is la más fácil. The easiest thing about to live in Greenland. For example, I could say the easiest part to live in Colombia is that, for example, you have hospitals, universities near to your house. If you live in a city, you can take a bus or you can take public transportation, and go, you will be in the university, in the hospital, in the airport, because everything is very near. The easiest part is the best part or the best thing to live there. What do you think could be the easiest part to live in Greenland? Or what the live in Greenland could be easy?
Teacher, really, I in the test is the um talk about the history is a Greenland history, but I don't remember don't remember the life in these places. However, I'm going to talk about my country.
Yes.
And the country is the Greenland in its difference. Eh, but the Greenland is the I would like live in Greenland because because it's easy the education um and healed and healed. Uh, uh, Also in Greenland, the places is green and nature. Um,
Yes.
the word is is cool. For me is good is well. I like this weather. Mm, in Colombia, in Colombia, I would like say I would like the education, the health, the different politics. Uh, were different. Were different in for benefits the different and many people, especially the poor people. In other countries, for example, in this Greenland, uh, there are many opportunities that for your is its people. Teacher, that's it. My question.
Yes. And thank you so much. And the last one. Taking in account the global warm, warm is calentamiento global. What do you think will happen to Greenland?
Okay, the Greenland is an island.
Yes.
Eh, for the global warm, the iceberg, uh, the melt, uh, the iceberg will melt, and the water or the ocean high levels in the island can is the this country can is the can be in below the water in
Yes.
yeah, the really because for the high temperature, for the pollution and the foresting, and the war in the world. Uh, the sun is very is the everyday hottest in the world in the for consequence the iceberg will this the iceberg will can melt. We can melt this country. Uh, how do you say desaparecer?
Disappear.
Okay, this country is the will disappear in many years in the future.
Yes. Thank you so much, Cindy. I think you do an excellent work. I think it's necessary to continue practicing because it's normal here in Colombia. We don't know all words. We forgot some words. It's so normal, then it's continue practice. But I think you have an excellent process and you are doing very good. All these activities you have developed very good. All these activities, and thank you so much. Excellent work.
Thank you, teacher.
Okay, goodbye. See ya.
Goodbye. You